Merry Christmas, y'all. It is just a few days until Christmas. I am trying to get as many things as I can done before the amazing day of Santa coming to join all of us. You don't receive if you don't believe. So this video I've changed the colors out because I think that it would have been more powerful had I used bigger, bolder, brighter colors. And it kind of reminded me of like an Aurora Borealis. And so I'm gonna try to recreate that today on a bigger scale. It's my video number 1 that's going back. And let's see how I do. I went back and studied it and saw how nervous I was, and I'm glad I'm not nervous anymore. So I'm gonna have my husband get us down to the canvas and we're gonna get this poured out today. He's having a hard time.
Sorry. Can't wait till you get your new stand.
Okay. Silly. Okay, so let me go through the colors that I'm going to use today. It's my new favorite. I'm using the Venetian Blue by Modern Masters. And I don't think I've used this color before. Permanent Red Purple. Yum! Very awesome color. I can't wait to see how it performs on the canvas. And then I have Ultramarine Violet, Amsterdam. And I'm going to use a Turquoise Blue by Amsterdam. And I'm using titanium white, but that's only going to be like little additions and my flow extender. And then I did a cup that just has the Iridescent Pearl Fine. And I still love it, but I'm loving this Venetian Blue right now. So, but you know, Deco Art, 24K. Love, love, love. Okay, so I have a little list here on how I poured that cup. And this is a 16-ounce cup, but it fills up to about 20 ounces. And this is a 24 by 24 inch canvas. So let's get started with the Venetian Blue. There's a dog hair in here. Let me take care of that first. I was laying on the floor playing with her, and I changed my clothes and everything, hoping that I would. Ooh, the static in this house right now. The heater's on, so static's crazy. And then I'm gonna do white, but instead of the white, I'm gonna use the Iridescent Pearl. I had to have watched my video number 1 4 times to figure out how I was gonna layer this cup. And then I'm going to put in some 24K. And then I'm gonna use the white. Just a little bit, just to lock that gold into place. And then I'm gonna use a Turquoise Blue. And then I'm gonna put in some Iridescent Pearl. And then I'm gonna go into the Ultramarine Violet. This is gonna be like a snowy kind of Aurora Borealis. It made me think of it, knowing that Saturn and Jupiter are so close to hitting each other again after after almost 800 years. So I'm like, wow, let's see if I can kind of play on that. And my first painting the first video I did, kind of brought that into my brain. All right, then I'm going to use Pearl. And go into some 24K. And then I'm going to lock it in with white. And then I'm going to use this Venetian. And because I'm doing a bigger canvas, I'm going to be repeating or just kind of filling in at the end, because the other one was only a 20 by 20. So this one will be a little bit different. I'm going to put the Iridescent Pearl. And then the Turquoise Blue. And then I'm going to put some white. Then I'm going to do 24K. I'm locking it in. And, all right, I feel like I got a frog in my throat. Pearl. And then I'll go into the Red Violet. This is a beautiful color. I may have used it before, but just in a tube. Now I have it in that big container, and it's like, I want to use it all the time. And then I'll put in some white. And then I'll use this Ultramarine Violet. I love this color. It's so pretty. And then I'll put in some Pearl. It seems like there's a lot of white in this cup, but I was pleasantly surprised by my first video how much color actually came out, even with using all of that white. And I'll use Pearl again so I don't mute down that Venetian Blue, because I love it. Okay, then I'm going to put in some 24K. And then I'm just going to put colors. Use that Turquoise Blue again. And put in that Ultramarine Purple. And then on top of that, I'll put that Red Violet. See how I improvised at the end? Okay, because my cup's so much bigger. All right, I'm gonna set these aside and hope I have enough white that I don't have to use them, because I'll cover them up and use them on a leftover pour later. I'll set that over there. I need this for my flow extender. And I'm done with my paper, so I'll put that up here. I obviously was messy when I did the side of my cup because it's flowing everywhere. All right, and then I'm gonna water down my white. You know what? I don't want to water down my white. You want to know what I want to water down? I'm gonna water down my gold. My 24K. I'll use that as my puddle. Because I have had huge success of using that in the puddle and having amazing cells pop up. So I didn't water it down a bunch, I watered it down just a little. All right, I'm gonna pour that in the center. And it goes into the wash pile. Emptying cups is my favorite. Because you know how much everybody loves washing them, right? Okay. Get this cup. And we're gonna go. All right, let's do this. See how the white is coming out, but it's not like taking over. It just seems like it's a lot of white, but it's not. And I love what's happening down here. This ending twist. I'm going to tilt the cup back. And I'm going to catch it. Oh, I totally have to fix that. Ah! Alright, let me get my sticky stick. I'm going to fix it. Okay. Wow, I'm getting cells already. Digging that. And it's cool transparency. All right, we're gonna pour this white around. Thinking I should water it down a little bit or thin it out. So let's do that. For my flow extender. Y'all, wow. This just shows me that I've grown since video 1. Learn how to layer a cup better and get better action, and you know, because every time I pour out of a cup, I learn from it. If you're not learning from it, then you're not paying attention to yourself while you're layering it and pouring it and seeing what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Because that's all that this is. It's a learning. Everyone needs to learn at their own pace. So I'm gonna just swirl this white around. And this is just the Amsterdam titanium white. Get rid of that dog hair. They loom. It's like they wait for me to do a pour and then they're like, okay, we're gonna go invade the table now. Okay. Then I'm gonna get my omelet turner and I'm gonna spread this out. Put that over there because it's empty. And spread this out. Yeah, big secret in my house. I got a new stand that is a better transition so it doesn't make that click. It had to be approved not necessarily approved, but you like this one? I guess it didn't really make any difference because I'm not the person who's using it, unless I'm by myself at midnight doing crazy pours, and then it doesn't matter because I don't move it anyways. So I'm getting a new stand, and I'm getting one that attaches to the table too for when I do lives and stuff like that. So these are the things that make me happy for Christmas. And my husband calls me high maintenance. I'm not really. Okay, I am happy with the spread out on here. I'm going to torch it. I gotta take this hat off my head because I see a little fuzz in my paint that I need to get in this hat. I'm gonna get it with my sticky stick. Okay, hat off. I don't know if it was fixing to bring me good luck or not, but now it's behind me. Okay. Where do I want to go first? Golly, the lines in this are so pretty. Alright, I guess I'm gonna just kind of swing it around and see what the paint wants to do on its own. Oh, look at these lines opening up. Wow. Alright, then I'm gonna bring it this way a little bit. Just wow. Alright. I'm not taking it off the edge over here. I'm just swirling it around to kind of see what it's doing. I am going to, once I get the paint down here, I'm going to take it off that corner to y'all's right. Okay, I'll go down this way. Go down this way. I don't want it to go too fast. So I'm going to walk it so I can kind of control where I want my paint to go without losing anything cool. Did I make it? Okay. I'm going to bring it back. And then because of the, you know what? I'm not doing that. I'm going to turn it around. And I am going to go off this way. Open these bands up that are over on this side because, man, are they pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to walk it. So I got some funky, cool cells going on over there, and I don't really want to lose them. Okay, then I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to make it go over the edge so I don't lose those cool cells. Okay. Then I'm going to spin us around. Or spin me around. Just spin it around so y'all can see. Okay. Ooh-wee. Nothing on this is hurting my feelings. Okay, my paint's on this side, so I'm going to take it down to this side. And I'm going to walk it like I did before because I've got so much cool stuff on the edges, I don't want to lose it. Funky cells, awesome groovy lines. Please go over the edge and not lose that groovy cell. Okay. And I'm going to bring it back. Well, I definitely don't have as much white in this one as I did in my first one, but that's okay. Now I'm going to take it down this way. Y'all, I have cells popping up everywhere. Now look and see what it's doing down there because those lines are super cool. Okay. It's trying to run really fast. I'm trying to like be the boss. I don't want the paint to be the boss. I want to be the boss of it. Okay, now I'm gonna, go to that corner. Okay, I'm gonna make it go to the corner. Okay, then I'm gonna bring it back. Y'all, there is so much cool stuff going on in here. Wow. I don't even know what to say. All right, I need to adjust this somehow and get my, I don't like it when my stuff is in the center. It just makes it feel intentional. All these gold cells have all kinds of crazy stuff going on. You know what? I'm gonna leave that center because I do not want to lose anything that's going on. This piece is super cool. All right, I'm gonna catch my edges. Wow. Wow. You know what? I think I'm going to take it this way just a little bit. Okay. Again, I'm going to catch this side. Alright, I'm going to do the rest of it with a stick because, oh my goodness, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to drip on it. I don't want to do any of the above. Alright, so I'm going to scrape my edges. And I'm going to tend to this side. And fix me touching it. Really? Just barely touched it with my hand. It has to do all this crazy stuff. Okay, that one's good. And I almost had this one. Just feed that on there. All right, y'all, I've got to show you this. Wow, is this a cool painting? All right, let's take a peek. Look at these crazy cells. Look at them. They've got like coral in them or something. It's like that red violet just popped right through them. Look at these. I'm trying to not get the glare. The transparency is unbelievable. Funky cells. I'm literally just going around the canvas. Wow. That red violet is electrifying. Well, I didn't get a snowy Aurora Borealis, but it could be a nighttime Aurora Borealis because it is super cool. Look at right there. Wow. And look at all this cool stuff going on in here. And I got lacing again. The cells, these big bubbly cells are lacing. Super cool. And look at down here. Look at the transparency right here. Wow. And look at these crazy cells. Look at this one right here. Super cool. Wow. Crazy little lines. All right, I gotta show you this right here. Look how cool that is. All right, y'all. I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you before New Year. Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays. Bye, y'all.